Hey there, Juggies, it's your old pal McJuggernuggets here, and welcome back. In my nice regal chair after making millions off YouTube, you guys have come to me for answers. After my first video, The Truth About YouTube Money, I've decided to do a follow-up video, and guys, don't worry, this is not freaking satirical, this is not funny. I'm in Juliet's house right now. I decided not to film the grad party. It's just boring old people just talking and eating food and shit. So instead, I'm gonna give you guys some more tips. We talked about how much you can earn. You can make six figures, you could be making millions of dollars, and honestly, you could go from, you know, making literally $5 a month on YouTube, even though it's impossible because there's a $100 threshold, to making literally six figures a month. However, one thing I neglected to tell you was just how to freak to do that. I told you it was possible, but I didn't tell you how. So in this video, it's gonna be even better because I'm gonna tell you how to accomplish that, how to conquer your goals, how to realistically get that amount of money and make YouTube and even gaming a full-time job, which may sound like unrealistic to a lot of people or lazy or slackerish, but it couldn't be far from the truth. So guys, let's get ready and let's get into it. I just wanted to hit a few things that I neglected to hit in the first time around talking about earnings and the time of the year. Is there a special time to be uploading videos? I like to think anytime in the afternoon around 1 p.m. to maybe around 8 p.m. So that way it kind of applies to any countries. You know, people are getting out of school at that time, or since it's summer, it's any time, but at least it applies to other countries. So like if some countries 6 hours ahead or 6 hours behind, at least it's sometime where at least it'll be waking hours for them. In regards to best months for earnings, I was talking about how March, June, September, and December are the best, but also it gets exponentially higher, and also exponential growth is important to note as you get larger. Like, yeah, you may be bringing pennies in now, but as your subs grow and your views grow and you get that backlog of videos, you start to snowball, and the more videos exist, the more videos that people can then watch, which will help you grow, and it just gets, and next thing you know, you're making lots of money. But when I mean it's exponential as far as the months go, so January is the worst, right? And February is a little better, and then March is really good, and then it drops back down. So then April is a bit better than January, and then May comes, and then June's really good, and then it drops again for July, but it keeps getting better. So once you get to September, October, November, December, that whole fall season's really freaking awesome as far as earnings go. You could make enough money from the fall to honestly tide you over in the winter and spring when earnings aren't as well. Like, you could earn kind of like double in the fall to cover up the half in the spring. But enough about that shit. I don't really care about earnings, Jesse. I'm not earning any money from this. The whole point is I want to grow on YouTube and get to the point where I can make money. Well guys, that's what this video is going to be about, so let's get into it. Even though I already said let's get into it, we're actually going to get into it now. I made a slight mistake last video in making it sound like subs don't matter. Yes, like, subs aren't going to get you paid. Like, it's views and watch time. The more views and watch time, the more money you'll make. However, subscribers almost provide a sort of job security, where at least you know you're going to get a guaranteed amount of viewership on your video. Granted, it's never the complete 100% of your sub base that watches the video. Consider my videos. I have 3 million subscribers, however, maybe I'll get 500,000 per video. That's around a sixth of the sub base that watches the video. However, you can at least gauge, like, okay, I'm gonna get this many views. If I say you have 10,000 subscribers and you have maybe 2,500 views per video, that's around a quarter of your sub base. I think that's a pretty good percentage, and at least you can feel a little safer knowing that you'll at least get a certain amount of views. Also, subscribers become important because brands actually look to that as the metric to decide if they're gonna partner with you or not. Like, okay, this person has 6 million subs versus a 3 million sub channel. I'd rather have my brand promoted to a 6 million sub channel because it looks like they're gonna get more viewership. However, that might not be the case. I think some brands are aware that it actually does go by monthly views and things like that. So subs are important. Granted, you also get the 100K play button and the million and the 10 million, so that's always cool that there's an incentive behind that. But it's nice to have goals set for yourself, and also it shows, like, guys, people are interested in my content, and at least I know my video is going to get some views, and you can start to feel better. Like, it's not as desperate once you have subscribers. The question then becomes, how do you get subscribers, Jesse? I don't understand. It seems like it's unattainable. There's millions of creators out there. Actually, there's over 1 billion creators now on YouTube. How do you stand out? How exactly do you get the views? I don't get it. Is there some kind of secret formula? Well, guys, I'll tell you this. Yes, there may be more people on YouTube creating videos, but at the same time, there's also more viewers on YouTube. So it's both easier and harder, where yes, you could have, you know, large masses watching you, but there's also lots of competition. The key here is how to stand out, and how you do that is, yes, freaking clickbait. You may see articles on the news, you may see tabloids, you may see things like that that have headlines like so-and-so kills what the, you know, or like Trump does this, you know, crazy things that make you look at it even though there's actually no substance in the article itself. It just gets your eyeballs on it and makes them money because they have ads and whatnot. Guys, you have to employ that same kind of strategy on YouTube when you are clicking through videos. Here's my best advice to you. Would you click on it? If you're not uploading a video that you would click on yourself, then you're not doing your job. Every video that you produce, you have to feel so inclined that you would click on it yourself. I would click on this video specifically because I would want to learn how to grow on YouTube. And even if it's not a video that you necessarily would click on, you need to make it look like it. That's where clickbait title comes in. Like yesterday I just did it and I said, did Psycho Dad die? And I used a thumbnail of him laying on the ground in his suit looking like he was dead from the series, that way to get some clicks. In actuality, it was a vlog with me and Juliet. So it wouldn't have gotten more views. However, by kind of like using that strategy, you can get more views from, say, a video that you're not particularly proud of. Now you may be thinking, wow, Jesse, you just advocated for clickbait. That is the cancer of YouTube. I can't believe you just said that. No, I mean, honestly, look at the top, say, 100 or even 500 YouTube channels. You will not find a channel that doesn't use clickbait. You almost have to in order to stand out on this platform these days. There's just so much content. Like, you need to have these colorful, bright, insanely ridiculous thumbnails and titles. I mean, look at some of the channels that are currently blowing up and on fire. You will find clickbait throughout. No shame, guys. No shame in using that because you're trying to get views, and you got to respect the people that are trying to do that. We're all on this platform to grow, and all the advice that I'm giving you now is things that I use, and I need to use it because we're on the same page. We're all trying to grow. So like even me, who has a sub base and has views, I'm always trying to get more views. It never ends. So guys, we're right there. Also, some really good advice. I mentioned it in the previous video, guys. Remember, it's a lot of kids on YouTube. Personally, I'm not a big fan of that fact because I like to make more mature content and tell a story, and sometimes it's lost on the audience, and you know, I wish I was telling television, but that's why I kind of meshed ideas. I thought, you know, one concept that kids would enjoy, but then kind of threw my own spin on it with a dramatic story, and it's mature and kind of dark. But that's what I needed to do. What you should be looking to do is look for things that kids would enjoy. A lot of you guys are kids, so as a content creator, just whatever you find funny, I'm sure another kid would find funny too. Look at some of the popular channels right now, whether it's gameplay channels, whether it's these drama channels. You know, what is it that they do that you could be doing too? I mean, look at the king of YouTube right now, PewDiePie. Look at how he models his channel. Look at the types of videos he produces. Look at how he acts in those videos. He acts goofy, like a child, high energy, and it appeals to children. And honestly, it appeals to everyone because, you know, as you get older, you don't act like that anymore. So that's really important to remember. Also, clickbait, thumbnails, and also a schedule. Don't necessarily, like, I never want you guys to make content that you don't like producing. So if you find yourself trying to milk trends or tailor your content to kids, try and get to a point where you can also put yourself in it as well. And when I say kids, guys, it doesn't have to be like cartoony, like really silly, immature. I mean, kids like a lot of different shit. I mean, that's just the truth of it. Kids will like anything. So, I mean, the box is wide open. There are so many different types of channels out there, and I encourage you guys to do your research. Also, great advice would be to milk popular trends at the time. Like when the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge was going around, you know, I did a video on that, and it got 2 million views when I had like no subscribers at all. So it's kind of ridiculous how that happens. Also, like Pokemon Go is hot right now, so you see every YouTuber trying to milk that in their titles. Use YouTuber names, like, I mean, just thinking about the people doing McJuggernugget's Fake Expose, or going to McJuggernugget's house, or meeting McJuggernugget's family, things like that. I mean, those videos, yeah, you could say, wow, like sell out, like they're totally just using Jesse to get views. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because everybody's using something to get viewership. It's just part of the game, and if you treat it as a game, you'll definitely perform a lot better. This one is a big one because I know everybody looks up to big YouTubers. They aspire to be big YouTubers. However, don't make the mistake of, say, doing Q&A videos or fan mail videos. Nobody fucking cares about that. You're not big enough to warrant a viewership on a fan mail video. Nobody, like, even me, nobody wants to watch me open fan mail. Imagine you're somebody with 20 subs. Nobody wants to see you do a Q&A. Like, they don't care about you. And that's just a sad fact. Like, I'm not trying to be mean right now. Like, do not waste your time with those videos, because that's not going to help your channel grow. That maybe make like 2 people happy because they like you for you, and it's actually, you know, Aunt Margaret down the street who's watching that. Just seriously, take your time on when you have a low channel with low subs. There's not an expectation to perform. There's not an expectation for a schedule and regular uploads. Focus on making a quality video, maybe 1 a week or two a week, you know, or whatever you got to do. But focus on making a video that'll help you grow, not ones like Q&A and fan mail that are kind of like lazier videos. Think of that thing that'll make your channel go viral and explode, something that people will click on. I wish I could go back to the days where I had low subs, to where I could focus, there was no pressure on anything. I could be really creative, come up with a video in a week, put it out, and then boom, exploding. And I could be really, I could do anything I wanted at that point. So guys, use that creative freedom to your advantage. Play it slow, look at what's successful, and kind of play into that and use it to your advantage, guys. Here's another one that some people frown upon, but if, say you have one video on your channel that has 500 views, and that's like your most viewed video, do a follow-up video to that. Or if you have a video that had 1,000 views and all your other videos have maybe like 200, do a follow-up to the one that has 1,000 views. Keep chasing the ones that have the highs, and keep milking that. There's a reason they keep coming out with sequels. It's sequelitis. There's a reason psycho videos kept coming, because if that's what you know what works, go with that. YouTube actually favors the channels that focus on one type of content. For me, that was the Psycho series. When the Psycho series ends, you can see where subs subscribe for that. Once it's over, viewership isn't as high. It's nice if you have that one type of content that people keep coming back for. So if you have a high viewed video, do a follow-up, do a sequel to it, guys. No shame in that at all. Here's one that really helped me, and that's to be resourceful. Utilize what you're good at and what you have at your disposal to make videos. Like, if you don't have that nice camera, or you don't have that capture card or that Xbox One to make gaming videos, or you don't have that high quality mic, don't shoot yourself in the foot and say, well, all right, I'm not making videos right now. Whatever you have at your disposal, make it happen. I didn't have a cast of actors, you know, I didn't have the best equipment. I had my family. I was decent at acting, so I made videos that tailored to that specifically. And then over time, as you earn more money, then you can save up for special equipment or whatever you need. And guys, if you really care about this stuff and you want to make it work, you want to be successful at it, save up money towards that. You know, don't waste your money on stuff that won't get you to where you need to go. You have a goal, save up for that goal, eliminate those distractions, and get shit done. This one should go without saying, guys. Collabs are always important. I know at smaller levels it's hard to collab with big YouTubers, but guys, that's because you have to always have something to offer. You can't go to a YouTuber with like a few million subs and you have 10 subs and be like, hey, let's do a collab. The big YouTuber is going to be a waste of time. They're not going to get anything out of it. You need to go to them. There's like, I had a hashtag Triple M. Even when I did that contest, people would make videos for me, and I would reward those who worked really hard. So at least, you know, I was getting something out of it. I was getting the reassurance that if I shouted this person out, they would make good videos. So, you know, it's cool actually if you do some low-level collabs. If you have 300 subs and another YouTuber has 400 subs, see if you want to do a collab, and then suddenly you're sharing subscriber bases. Next thing you know, you each have 500 subs. Good deal. Also, maybe you make a friend and you network, and then, I mean, you could try reaching out to big YouTubers. Like, hey, there's some people out there like McJuggernuggets that I've done collabs with low-level YouTubers because I believe in them. But I mean, it really helps if you bring something to the table. Like, hey Jesse, you know, I'll make this design for you if you give me a shout out, or like if you help me, I'll write out everything, Jesse. You just have to read 5 lines and then I'll do it for you. Like, think whatever you can do. It doesn't hurt to ask. But collabs are super important, guys. That's one thing that I actually don't do and I should do more of. Because with collaborations, you don't necessarily need to live where that person lives. I mean, it's all online. You could literally, you know, have yourself on the phone or film something in the woods and just send it out to that person, whatever they need. Or you could even just do a voiceover for something. But on a real note, guys, after that first video, I've gotten so many inquiries like, Jesse, you say you want to help me, do a collab with me, or give me a shout out or something. Guys, like I was saying, you need to have something to offer. And like I didn't mean for that to be like, hey guys, I'm like helping channels grow. Like, this is my way of helping you guys grow, is giving these secrets, giving these tips that most other YouTubers will not talk about or they'll avoid, you know. But this, I'm trying to be true with you guys, and I hope you guys really appreciate this advice. I have the last few bits of advice. This is probably the biggest one, and this is one of my largest attributions to why I'm successful now. Guys, research. Do your research. There could be a niche, I never knew that word, in YouTube that has gone untapped, like the freak out genre. That was one I found. But you need to find that one that you like and gets lots of views. Do your research. Like, one thing that I will always do is look at the top 100 most subscribed channels. Look at their channels. What do they do? Why are they successful? Why is PewDiePie so successful? You know, why is like Rice Gum or Leafy, why are they exploding? Or like, why is Minecraft so popular? Why are Minecraft YouTubers so big? Or like, what is it about, you know, this drama channel? Why are drama channels blowing up right now? Or like, what is it about this video game? What is it about this? What is it about this Psycho series? Why is that? What did McJuggernuggets do that was so successful? Like, why does this guy get views? Why does this vlogger get views? Why do people like this person? You know, why? Why? What are they doing? Look at their videos. Look at their backlog. Track it back. Like, you can go back and look over the last couple of years what somebody has been uploading, what they're doing. Go on to Social Blade, look at their analytics, see what's blowing up, see what's not. And then use that. There's so many people on this platform that you can use as a gauge, as a representation of maybe what you want to achieve. I mean, just for me, for example, I went from around 3,000 subscribers 2 years ago to 3 million. Went from making pennies to a lot of money, guys. So, I mean, that's just in 2 years. So what did they do? And then what can I do? What can you do? So look at these videos, research, write shit down, what worked, what didn't, and employ that onto your channel. And trust me, guys, in no time you will be uber successful. Lastly, you know, there's just a lot of competition, guys, and you know, as you grow, there will be lots of haters. You just can't give up. You gotta persevere. You're gonna have to work your ass off. You're gonna have to really want it. It helps. It really helps if you're passionate about certain videos and ideas or premises. It's not a necessity. Like, you can very easily just go into YouTube wanting to make a lot of money. I don't see any problems with that. Like, you can look at it from a business standpoint and be like, this is what I need to do, and then make a lot of money and still not be passionate about it. And you will become obsessed with it. I know that's for certain. And just think about the kids, think about the strategies, ways you can grow, what's working on YouTube, what you can do. And guys, literally in no time. If you guys want more videos like this, let me know. There was one point I wanted to make that I think I forgot. Now here it is. Guys, now don't take this so passionately to where now you're producing a video every day and it's gotta be, you know, you gotta sell yourself out just to get some views. Do not do that. I mean, you could do that, but what I'm getting at is there are some channels that are really successful in doing, say, one video a week, maybe even one video a month, and they're immensely popular. Or there's some videos like mine where I'll do daily videos, or back when the second series was going on, I was two videos a day. There's no right answer, and that's kind of the beauty in it. You know, some channels are going insanely viral just off of maybe 2 or 3 videos a week. There is no right answer for everyone. So guys, do with what you feel comfortable with and what you think the demand is there. And that's what I got for you guys. Like, I personally was only doing a video maybe every couple of weeks, and I was growing probably faster than I am now with a video every day. If the audience wants more videos, give them more videos. If you don't hear the audience demanding that, then you don't necessarily have to do that, and it's better to have more quality content than over the quantity of it. However, if you have more videos, that also helps too. If you can maintain quality and quantity, you're good. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Just also one more point. I know you want to grow and you want to get views, but personally, I have a certain level of integrity to where I'm not going to be, you know, as you're making videos, you could very easily do anything and get lots of views and grow in that, but what do you want to be, what do you want to stand for is what I'm asking also. Like, so when you're thinking about clickbait and all that stuff and like what can I use for views, there has to be a line, I think, guys. And I think importantly, you want to be a positive influence on this community, and you want to help other people, and you just want to be a good role model. Just have that in mind, although it's by no means a necessity. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be enjoying Juliet's grad party. I'll be back home tomorrow. Might actually be visiting McCann's farm and talk to the ladies there. I'll let you guys know. But don't forget to subscribe for more content. Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. Drop a like on this video if you guys enjoyed it. Also, actually drop a huge like on this video if this helped you or you want to see more videos like this. Because guys, once again, I'm scratching the surface. We can go really in depth. I could be showing you guys charts, visuals. I could be showing you my own analytics. And I could be showing you other people's YouTube channels just to serve more of a point, because I know these are just me talking and I don't have much time to put these videos out. I'm trying my best here, guys. Alright, Jays, love you all to death, and don't forget to keep it rigid.